Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we got a Kemimoto lighted license plate mount. So, we'll show you the different options and how that goes on and why we have one on here. So we'll head over here and I'll show you some of the stuff that came along with it. Okay, so it came with this rubber that has double stick tape on the back. So you can put that on whatever bar you're going to connect it to. It also came with an Allen wrench for these screws. It came with screws so you can mount it to plastics or something if you want to drill a hole. Comes with the screws to mount your license plate. And that little red connector is a tap connector. You find the wire that you want to tap into, you just squeeze that on there, and then you slide the spade connector that is already on the wire from the mount right into it. Simple as can be. A Phillips screwdriver and some zip ties. Those tools are mine. It has a full instruction sheet right here with a couple of different options. You can see here it talks about a bolting method and a clamping method. So let me show you, like, for example, on the General, there's not a bar anywhere that you could do the clamp method. So you're going to have to drill some holes and bolt it, or use some self-tapping screws and bolt it, something like that. Well, I wouldn't want to put on my plastics, so on this machine, let me show you this area that the light's on underneath here. So right up under there, that crossbar next to the light on the bottom of the bumper, that hangs down just enough that that mount can go in there, and I can put two self-tapping screws, or I can drill all the way through and put one of the through bolts that came with it, and it would hang down. And let's change the zoom a little here. It would hang down and just miss the muffler, and even when it dumps, it would miss the shock. So it's an area out of the way, it's away from the tire, so you're not going to worry about a bunch of stuff going up and hitting it. And it's recessed underneath, so it would look pretty clean, really, on the General. So if I was putting it on mine, that's where I would put it. There'll probably be one on there at some point, because I am going to put a street legal kit on this at some point. And then this one has a back bumper. So we're able to clamp it right to the back bumper. If he did not have the enclosure on this cab, like he's got, that upper bar would be available and you could clamp it to that. But he does have bumpers. So we just clamped it on that bumper, run the wire through the plastics there and around and up into your wiring harness. And there's lots of different reasons that you could use one of these mounts. So one reason would be you don't like stickers on your machine. So say you've got a real pretty RZR and it's all set up for the dunes, or any machine, it's all set up for the dunes. And the last thing you want to do is put stickers all over it. So if you have a designated spot for your stickers, you could buy one of these, mount it wherever you need to, and then put your stickers on that, either by sticking them directly on it. You could put one there and there, or you cut a little plate that's the size of a license plate and you put your stickers on there. And then when you go somewhere else, you can put your license plate on. Like, for example, he has property in Idaho and in Oregon. Well, there's places in Idaho where you need a license plate. But when he's in Oregon, he needs that sticker there and that sticker. So he could either put those stickers on that mount, and then when he goes to Idaho, bolt the license plate frame on. Or he could cut a plate the size of a license plate, or, I didn't think of this till just now, put it on the back of the license plate, mount the license plate backwards. You'd have those stickers, unbolt it, turn it around for when you're in Idaho, and you'd have your tag there. That's an idea I just thought of. Anyway, another place I've seen this type of technique done is on four-wheelers. We'll go over here to this 400 and show you what I'm talking about. So right back here, you can mount something on this bar or below that bar, and you could have a license plate on that, or even down there on the airbox. You can mount it so it's back recessed out of the way. And why would you do that? Well, on the four-wheeler, I've got two stickers on it. There's a Baber sticker on one side, and there's a state sticker on the other side. So it's not technically legal to have the state sticker on up there. It's supposed to be in the back of the machine. But another thing is, if you're a dune person and you need your stickers on there, a lot of four-wheelers that run just the dunes will cut those front fenders off. And there's one or two four-wheelers out there that the front fenders unbolt. So you go to dunes, you can unbolt them, and then you're going to go out in the woods, you can bolt them back on. So that wouldn't be a good spot for your stickers. So you can put them back there and you would still be legal. So that's an option. And there are some states that you can make your four-wheeler street legal. So anyway, this clamp method on here worked out pretty slick. I just rolled those around, run the screw up from underneath, and tightened it up. And that thing is on there pretty solid. It ain't moving. I didn't have to drill any holes. It's pretty simple. So if you think you could use one of these, there'll be a link in the description below. I hope this helps someone out there, and we will catch you on the next one. I'll show you a little clip of it in the dark right after this. All right, there you go. Lights it up pretty good. Pretty bright LED on there. If I was to shine this light up in there, it'd probably just be too bright. Yep. All right, well, that's a good option, I think. Anyway, if you want to get one of these, there'll be a link in the description. It'd really help the channel. Just click on that and it'll take you to it. All right. You have a good one. I hope this is helpful. We'll see you on the next one.